Something I want to ask you, obviously, since the pandemic and since we last had real competitive hockey, we've had Brexit. What's the effect been on the clubs in the UK since Brexit's happened?
Yeah, I mean it sucks. I'm mad at anyone that voted for it, but I don't think it's been tough because now the cost of bringing guys in has gone up, and things like, even if you had a European player, like we had a couple guys, I think McNally and maybe someone else has a like McNally has a Italian passport, um, and and he would have been free basically to bring in, right? No issues with immigration and stuff. But the process for immigration is so long-winded, and especially because of COVID, it took so long to get guys in, and it's just so expensive. It used to be, I can't remember. I think my first year in Belfast, it was like 21 pounds for a work permit. Now it's like probably 2.5 grand a guy. And because there's NHS charges you have to pay. I think it's about 800 pounds to be on the NHS, whereas before it used to be just nothing. So you add that in, it's just everything. I mean, we had to, because in Canada half the visa offices were closed. We had to fly guys we had to fly guys from, like, we'd have to fly guys to either Edmonton or Vancouver to do their visas. So I think we flew a couple guys from Toronto to Edmonton to do their visas. So you add those flights in now. Um,
Banana Land, like
uh,
completely the opposite direction.
Yeah.
it's just crazy. Honestly, it's just crazy, and it's just been expensive. It's just a lot of added costs, and then it's just, like, the process. Well, you're finding it probably, like, with having a passport that gets you into all these other countries is great. Like, for the Brits even traveling, and for myself traveling, I guess I've got the golden ticket right now because I have an Irish passport. As far as,
Yeah,
you
fucking
get,
jealous.
yeah, so you get all the rights of the UK, but you get all the rights of Europe too. So that's handy, but it's still a mess. It's still a mess. I don't think anyone really predicted. That's a whole other podcast, so I think. But yeah,
Yeah,
for
let's
players,
not get too political on this.
yeah. But the players, yeah, it is a pain. I think you could. I think when the Brit, like, you could have changed the rule and had, like, European passports as part of, like, if you did that, maybe you could have more Europeans and then add a couple Brits in, because, like, the cost of imports it's gonna really hinder the league. Like, like, if there's a reason to have more Brits in the league, not just to develop British players, but, like, the amount of money you save just by having one, just the cost of bringing guys in is expensive. So
So even if you're paying an import 500 quid and a Brit 500 quid, you're already 2.5 grand better off the bat, right?
way more than that, even just with flights and, like, everything. It makes a big difference. So um, yeah, we just need more ice rinks, more kids playing, and develop more players. I know you don't we didn't really discuss it, but, like, relying on our league to develop British players, like, if we're relied on developing British players, it's probably too late. Like, they've got to be good enough to play in our league before they worrying about. I think getting more ice time in our league is one thing, but, like, you want players to develop in the league below us, and then hopefully make the jump to our league.
Well, I just think at any one point when I don't know, when I was playing for Basingstoke, you could have pulled me up, you could have pulled Greener up, you could have pulled 7 guys up who could have came in and played 15 games for you, no problem, not been a foot out of place, but have banged bodies, would have played the game. You'd be lucky if you could pull 15 guys from across the
Knowing their
entire
roles
league.
as well.
Yeah, know your
Yeah.
role, right?
Do you know who I think could play on our team right now? If we had 20 players on our team, and you met in another British player, um, Bailey Harewood. Bailey Harewood could play. He's going to play for us.
Unreal.
And that's
Didn't he
just,
get
like,
a hat trick for you?
no, for the
Bracknell
bees.
for the bees.
Yeah, for
Oh,
the
well,
bees.
not
Right.
So but he's a good player, and, like, he was basically, he's from the Cardiff area, just outside of Cardiff in Barrie, and he he
Barry
went to Canada,
Island.
Barrie Island. There you go. And he trained. He went to Canada, did really well. He came back here, and he just needed a place to train for a few weeks, and Doug Shepard, his coach in for the bees, basically was like, you got to give this guy a shot. And we were kind of like, he's only 18, he's not really ready. Like, we don't want a guy that's going to screw up the drills and stuff. And
Oh
I
no.
mean,
Oh no.
he's good. He is a good
That's
hockey
good.
player, and he's doing really well in that league below. And he's a perfect example. Like, I honestly think he could. I think he could probably play in this league next year. I really do.
Well, let's hope so.
So
Didn't he
All
get
right.
man of the match, or am I making stuff up?
not for us, probably for the bees. Yeah,
He's had
for the
he's had
Bees,
two
yeah.
he's had two hat tricks this season for the Bees already. The game that was played, I think it was like the 21st, Friday the 21st or something, against Sheffield. He was Bracknell's best player on the ice, other than the import that Garbage. So he's doing good things, and he's a Blue Army boy. So we always like the Southwest boys on this podcast. Well, I do. He's Southeast scumbag.
I never play conference because I'm shit.
Right, boys, I'll hit stop there. That can be shoehorned in somewhere. Thanks for watching 4,000 and counting clips. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Hit like. Hope you really enjoyed this video. We have a brand new sponsor on board. It is Oddballs. You can see we have all of the hats. Lots of different hats. They're really, really cool. Nowhere near as cool for me, though, as the boxer shorts. Now look at all these wacky designs. We love them. They are great. They also have the Oddballs Foundation, which helps out testicular cancer. We love that. Look at all these wild socks as well. All the different colours. Absolutely fantastic. You can see the hat that I'm wearing now. So if you head over to myoddballs.com, use the code ICEBALLS at checkout, you'll get 20% off. It is free delivery over £20. So myoddballs.com, use the code ICEBALLS, 20% off.